All right, picture this. You're walking home alone, late at night, on these totally deserted streets in Tokyo. You know the vibe. City lights are casting these long, kind of creepy shadows. And then you hear it. Footsteps behind you. You whip around, and there's nothing. But when you turn back, she's there, right in front of you. A tall woman, long coat, her face almost completely hidden by a surgical mask. She leans in, gets real close, and whispers one single, terrifying question.
Am I beautiful? That's it. That's the question. And trust me, how you answer could be the very last decision you ever make. Today, we are diving deep into one of Japan's most famous, most chilling urban legends. The story of Kuchisake Onna, the slit-mouthed woman. Seriously, this story has haunted people for generations. And to really get it, we've got to start with how this whole thing lives and breathes right now.
You know how these kinds of legends work, right? They thrive on whispers and rumors. And our story? Well, it doesn't start with a ghost. Nope, it starts with a prank. A prank between two roommates in Tokyo, Akara and Hana. For them, the whole tale of the slit-mouthed woman, it was just that, a spooky story. Or so they thought.
So, one night, Akara's walking home, and it's one of those nights where the silence in the alley just feels heavy. All those citywide whispers about Kuchisake Onna are just rattling around in her head, turning every little shadow into something terrifying. And then, bam! A figure steps out, black overcoat, white mask, completely blocking her way. The figure leans in and whispers that one infamous question, "Am I beautiful?" And in that split second, Akara is just frozen. She's convinced it's real. The legend is real. And just as a scream gets caught in her throat, the figure yanks down the mask and just bursts out laughing. Of course, it's her roommate Hana. She thought it would be absolutely hilarious to use the city's panic for a cheap scare. And Akara is, well, she's furious, obviously, but also just so relieved. For now, anyway, the legend was still just a story, a dumb prank.
But here's the thing about some stories. They have a nasty habit of crawling out of the darkness and becoming real. Just a few days after that prank, Hana was about to learn that lesson firsthand. And believe me, it was in the most brutal way you can possibly imagine.
So there's Hannah, walking that same route home, coming back late from a night shift. She sees a masked woman up ahead and just rolls her eyes. Okay, payback time, she thinks, assuming it's Akara getting her back. The woman stops her, asks the question, "Am I beautiful?" Hannah's totally playing along, right? She gives this confident smile and goes, "Yes, of course you're very beautiful." But the woman doesn't laugh. There's no reveal. She just asks again, and this time her voice is ice cold.
And this is where the legend gets so terrifyingly clever. It's the impossible choice. It's a perfect psychological trap because there is no right answer. Think about it. If you say, yes, she rips off her mask to